In the world of watches, there are many types of collectors. And today we're probably talking about the most discussed one, the one who chooses primarily based on the status of the watch. This is a person who, when buying a watch, isn't necessarily looking for the most complicated movement, or even the rarest reference, but they're looking for something instantly recognizable, a watch that makes it clear what they're wearing, even to those who know nothing about watches. And that's precisely why the Pepsi has become so important in recent years. Because today, it's no longer seen as just a Greenwich Mean Time. It's become one of the most desirable and recognizable Rolexes ever. And Rolex itself has noticed this. In recent years, the brand has continued to push this model hard. First with the return of the steel Pepsi in 2018, then with the new caliber 3285, with 70 hours of power reserve, and later with the return of the Oyster bracelet in addition to the Jubilee. Let's open a small parenthesis on this model. Did you know that, according to many rumors, Rolex may have decided to stop production? Rolex has also reportedly decided to stop production due to the difficulty in producing the famous red and blue Cerachrom bezel. In fact, in recent months, the Pepsi has become increasingly difficult to find, and this has further increased the hype around this model. Because the high-status collector wants exactly this, something iconic, hard to obtain, and recognizable. There are also those who prefer something more elegant, and that's where the Datejust comes in. One of Rolex's most historic and important models, a watch that has represented elegance, luxury, and success for decades. And this configuration makes it even more eye-catching. Silver sunray dial and diamonds. It's the classic Rolex that immediately captures attention. And then we come to probably the king of this category, the Daytona. One of the most coveted watches in the world. Born as a chronograph designed for motorsports, today it has become a true symbol of status. And the interesting thing is that many people want one even before truly knowing its history. Because the Daytona now transcends the world of watchmaking. It has become a symbol of success, a watch that everyone knows, everyone seeks, and that over the years has become almost impossible to find in boutiques. And that's precisely the point. The status collector chooses watches that have a strong social impact, watches that are recognized, that communicate something even before they speak. And be careful, this doesn't necessarily mean they're not passionate, because often these people truly love watches. They simply place a great deal of importance on what the watch represents. This was the first type of collector. In future videos, we'll discuss all the other categories, from the technical enthusiast to the true vintage lover. So follow us to discover all the Rolex models and more in our collection.